Hi, Stitchy Friends.
Hi, Stitchy Friends.
We're back for a Flosstube Extra. I'm Sarah.
I'm Jen.
And this is our Flosstube channel. If you're just now joining us, if you're new here, we're going to be talking about cross stitch. So hopefully that's what you want to hear.
Yes.
So we're going to do...
Today's kind of an extra. We're not doing what we regularly do. We both participated in Kia B and Pam from Just Keep Stitching did a 12 by 12 on New Year's Eve. And basically where you either have 12 new starts or 6 whips and 6 starts, or there were different
12 whips, or
there were different combinations, and there was a team whip and a team start, and it was a lot of fun.
And there was a team half and half too. So
there was a team half and half.
All the hashtags. It was super fun.
Yes. So
yeah, we're going to be showing you our projects.
Yeah.
And we're going to be taking turns. So
yeah,
we're going to be showing a little bit different things because I did stitch, and you kitted, right? She did a 12 by 12 kit parade.
Okay, so yeah. So truth be told, I was a little behind in getting ready, and so I, the day before was like, oh my gosh, I gotta cut. I mean, I had everything picked out, but I had to cut the fabric, and and I was kitting all the threads, and I was up till the next morning doing it, and it was just so insane.
So I think your hobby is actually kitting projects.
Yeah, I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be. And then
it is a fun hobby. I like kitting projects.
I do too, but I have so many things kitted, I just want to stitch them. So, and then something happened. I don't know how this happened, but I went upstairs to my room in the middle. It was like 2 or 3. Well, we did a little Zoom with our friends. We have some other Stitchy friends, and we did a little Zoom. It was really fun. And, just changing on the hour what we were stitching and showing and talking, and it was really a lot of fun.
It was.
And then I went upstairs to my closet to try to, I was trying to find a shirt or something, and I had a massive closet clean out. I know that's so ridiculous, but you do not know how unbelievably relieved I am. I had 9 giant black garbage bags. I know. And it was still 8:22. And so then I went back downstairs and continued with the 12 by 12.
Okay.
All right.
Who cleans out their closet?
I don't know. It was a long time coming. So it was.
Well, so when the mood strikes, you got to go with it.
Exactly. So I might just be showing what I kitted and what I plan to stitch.
Well, I like seeing that too. So
yeah,
I think
I have a lot of fun stuff.
Yes. Okay. So do you want to start with your first thing? We're just going to go back and forth here. So
and I kind of actually chose Christmas. I realized I really didn't have any Christmas ornaments and whatnot. So I kind of stocked up with a lot of stash of Christmas ornaments. And then I was trying to, stock up with some Christmas portfolios and stuff. So I love this cute little portfolio. This is from Winding Rainbows, Chris Sherman. And I love the little fabric. I think it's so adorable. It's a small, so, to fit a smaller project. But I will show you what is inside. Okay, so this one is Red Sled, and it is by Hands On Design. And I decided to use just a light mocha. I didn't want to use, I forget what this fabric is called with the dots. I ended up buying, there's some buttons that go with this, and I bought the buttons, and I just thought it would be a little overwhelming. And so when I got on...
Overwhelming with all the dots.
Yeah, like just they would fall by the wayside, and so the
design kind of gets lost in it.
Yeah, so I just decided to just use a regular thing. So I started stitching it, and...
I do remember you were stitching this when we were chatting.
Yeah, and I was doing such a great job, and then I realized that I had screwed it all up. I mean, how hard is it to stitch 3 lines?
Well,
but it is, so there you go.
What floss is that? That's beautiful.
Yeah, it is, I think it's Red Ribbon. Right?
Oh, I love Red Ribbon.
Yes. Classic Colorworks Red Ribbon.
Mm-hmm.
And so what is that? Like, how the heck?
So is it still messed up or did
Oh,
you fix
yeah.
it? Okay.
So like, look, there's only supposed to be one row between these. And there's 2 here. And then this is supposed to be 1 row higher and it matches. And of course I stitched this and then went over and stitched this and then came back. So, you know, I have to rip the whole thing out. So
cool.
I just decided to put it away.
That's what I do. It's like, okay,
one.
we'll come back to that later.
And it's such a small, I might just throw it away and not
start over.
And not even frog it. I was so frustrated with my first project, but
bummer. I hate when that happens.
yeah. And then this is I'll just show the inside really quick of Chris Sherman's case. But isn't that so cute? I really like these cases. And then here's a little pocket here.
Yeah, there's pockets.
I know. And then here's your little needle minder thing. Right? Yeah. So anyway. Okay. Oh, and that's my favorite project bag.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, so this first project, and I'm not doing them in the order that I stitched them, but this first project is a Valentine stitch, and I didn't have a Valentine's bag, so I put it in my Painted Leaf Co. bird bag. I don't remember what it was called.
Yeah,
but it's
actually,
so
I was
cute.
thinking this was the owl bag.
Oh,
but that is pretty. I don't know if I have that bag, Sarah.
I'm sure you do. Anyway, okay, so I'm stitching Love Always by Annie Beez Folk Art.
Yeah, I'm stitching that too. I didn't realize you were stitching that.
I bought this pattern last year at Stitchaway.
Oh, you know, I might have bought it at Stitchaway. I think I bought mine at Keepsakes.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It's really cute. What are you stitching it on?
Well, I'm stitching it on, that's a good question, Silver Fox by Fiber on a Whim.
I like that color.
And I didn't get very far.
Well, you only have an hour.
Right. I know. That hour goes by really fast. It's like, oh gosh, I got to switch. So I'm got a little bit of the border. That's it. But I do want to get back to this one soon because it's going to be Valentine's Day soon. So.
Yeah.
So that's my first one. What have you got next?
Okay. Well, my next one is in another Chris Sherman case, which is another one of the small ones. I think this is the Ashley case. So super cute inside. And unfortunately, I cannot show you the pattern because it is just the I mean, I can't show you the picture because it's just the pattern. Okay. So I only have a little bit done. But you know, this is, I'm going to give credit. This is Tiger Lily Carey. She did a 12 Days of Christmas and highlighted all different small shop owners. And so this was a new designer that I'd never heard of, and it's Mid-Century Mod. And they did a lot of cute things. So this is as far as I got. But if you can only imagine, this is a Christmas tree on top of a car, like a wagon. And then there are, I'm sorry, I wish I could show this. Fine. Thank you for holding that. I can't really show that, can I?
You could flash it really fast.
I'll flash it really fast.
Okay, that's not fast.
Right. Okay, so, and then it has little Christmas trees at the top. But Carrie did it, and it is on her Instagram if you want to go look. But I did look at that designer, and she had some really cute stuff. And it is really like mid-century modern. So it's called Mid-Century Mod, M-A-U-D-E.
Oh, okay, because I was thinking M-O-D.
Yeah. And she actually had a couple different ones. I changed my colors to be more Christmassy. They were a little more retro. But the pattern I chose was Evergreen Leaves.
Is it the pattern of, is that what it's called? Evergreen Leaves?
Yeah, I believe so.
It's not Retro Car?
No, I made it up. Oh. Actually, there is no name. Sorry.
Oh.
I made it up, Retro Car, because there wasn't a name on the pattern.
Gotcha.
But if you get on that website, you'll see different retro cars. And I chose to stitch it on blush, 32 count blush by Wilchit. Did I say that right? I never say that right. Wilchit.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
You're so funny. I think I'm stitching on the same fabric, maybe?
Oh my gosh.
It might be. I know this one's called Blush. Let's see.
Oh, yours looks like maybe a smaller count, though.
Mine is Blush Newcastle Linen. So, yeah, it's probably from Wichita.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
and mine's
same
40
thing.
count.
Oh my
let me
gosh,
see
that's
here.
so funny.
Oh, I can't show you the pattern. Well, I have a black and white picture of this pattern.
Okay, you can show that.
Yeah. So it's the Happy Valentine's Day pattern from Cherry Hill Stitchery. It's actually a freebie. If you join her Facebook group, I think it's called Cherry Hill Stitchers. So if you join the Facebook group, you can download this Happy Valentine's Day pattern. And if you're going to stitch it, post pictures because she's going to be doing some giveaways up until Valentine's Day.
Oh,
So.
well, I'm going to... Oh my gosh, look at how far you got. Was that in an hour?
No, I did pull this out again the next day. But
that looks fantastic.
I got happy.
Are you using the called for colors? I'm sorry, my mouth is really parched.
I'm using, it calls for 310 and B5200 for the black and white. So I am using that. But I did just pull my own red and green colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks great on that.
I love it. I love it on the pink. I had that pink in my
I
stash.
Do
and I was
too.
like, oh,
I do too. Oh, I love that. Oh, I'm going to go download that. You know, I have noticed if you guys are on Instagram, their designers are giving out freebies like crazy
left and
right now.
right. Yeah.
Yes.
And they're cute.
They are. They're super cute. Scarlet House and just I could keep going on.
Yeah.
Tiger Lily, there's so many people giving out freebies right now.
Love it.
Yes. Okay, so this is one of my favorite bags. This is Painted Leaf Co. And she switched her design. So this is an all fabric bag versus the vinyl front. And I think she did a beautiful job. I love this light peach with it.
Yeah, and I like the scalloped border between
Yes.
the peach and the nutcrackers.
Yes. You know, that's what I love about your mom. She's always, you know, improving and doing new things.
Yes.
And, you know, really on trend with what people are looking for.
Exactly.
And then, of course, you know, the cute little Notions bag. I love my Notion. And this is a really nice size.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like this is a nice size. There's some of them that are a little smaller, and when you have a lot of flosses,
yeah,
it gets to be difficult. So, so this actually is not a new start. But you know what, Sarah? I don't think I can show this again.
You can't because it's the pattern.
Shoot. Yeah. So, as you know, Sarah and I are Black Needle Society reps, and we did buy the nice list.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna actually finish unboxing that here shortly.
She's gonna finish unboxing.
Yes. And so Katie, who is with the Black Needle Society, she designed a chart, and it's called Christmas Stamps.
Santa Stamp Collection.
Santa Stamp Collection, thank you. See, Sarah's here to correct me because I always get everything wrong. And but what she did is now you had to buy the nice list box to
it was exclusive.
Yeah. She will release it next year, but it is really cute. So she designed a different stamp for every day of the month of December.
Up until the 25th.
Up until the 25th.
Yeah.
And she has a border. And so, of course,
it's a fun little advent
it is
type of stitch.
It is. So I'm sorry I can't show you. And unfortunately, I don't have a ton done. But the cuteness of my needle minder, oh my gosh.
Somebody cool must have gotten that for you.
Yeah, somebody did. And her name is Sarah. Is that so cute? She got me that for Christmas. So there are just bunches of stamps everywhere. And so I started on, I like to start in the middle. And so I just did my border. And as you can see, I'm starting this stamp. And this stamp is actually one of the largest. And it is, it's like a sleigh, and it has Santa and some elves and presents.
Cute.
The colors are great, and all the different
motifs.
Yeah, it's really cute. And so we have a friend, her name is Sally. We talk about Sally all the time.
Hi, Sally.
Hi, Sally. And she, oh my gosh, she kept up with it. We were stitching during that, the 12 by 12 together, and hers is almost finished, and it looks awesome.
Yeah, so if you want to see it, just follow Sally Yoon. I'm calling you out, Sally, on Instagram, because she is amazing.
She is so talented, and she stitches so many things, and she's so creative with her finishing. And I think she has a picture. If not, well, I'll ask her to put a picture on there. But it's Yoon is Y-O-U-N.
Yeah, she's awesome. We love Sally.
Oh, we do.
She's a super stitcher.
She is.
Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry, that's me.
You're fine.
I know I'm dropping my stuff everywhere.
Okay.
I love this bag.
She loves all my bags.
I know that. Well, I have this bag. This is a painted leaf bag. And it is one of my favorite bags. I love that bag. I think it is adorable.
Yeah, and this is my first time using it because I've had
Oh,
a project
you're
kitted up
kidding.
in here for the longest time. And so I haven't gotten a chance to use it. I love the little penguins and the little white fox and all the cute things.
Yes, I love that bag. It's just so cheery.
Very sweet.
I have a Barbara Anna from last Christmas, I think, in there that I started. And, oh, you're starting. Oh,
I started Winter Rose Manor.
yes. We bought this together at the Steel City Stitchers
Yeah,
retreat.
yeah. Yeah, and it's by With Thy Needle and Thread,
Yes.
Brenda Gervais. And I saw Jessica, Sweetwater Stitcher. She started it. She's already got the border done.
Oh my gosh. Well, and Elizabeth Ann can stitch. She did it last year. It was beautiful.
So I've just got a tiny start. Again, I only worked an hour on it, but I definitely want to be pulling this one back out. So I got a whole lot less than Jessica, but that's where I am.
What fabric is that?
That's a good question.
Are you using the called for or?
No,
You are Sarah is so good about choosing fabric. That's hard for me if I don't have the called for and then I'm trying to put something, but you just have such an eye for it. That's why I like to copy you so much.
Thank you. Actually, I do remember this is actually a mystery linen.
Oh.
I found it at Keepsakes. It didn't have a tag on it for some crazy reason, but I loved it. And it's definitely a 40 count. So they sold it to me, and I'm using it for Winter Rose Manor.
Oh.
So, yeah.
So I can't copy it. It's basically...
Unless you can figure out what fabric that is. So.
I bet Stephanie knows.
I don't know.
Steph is
I
really
asked
good.
Stephanie and she didn't know.
And she didn't know. Oh.
It was a mystery.
Oh, well. Oh, I'm next. I better get ready.
Your turn.
I know, my turn. Boy, I feel like I'm like the bag show today, too. Another Painted Leaf Company bag. This is her second
all fabric bag.
Thank you, all fabric bag. And I love the little...
The rick-rack there?
Yeah, and I love these little winter houses. I think they're so cute.
Yes.
And they have like the truck with the Christmas tree.
And the pink background. I love it.
I do too.
And the mint colored houses.
Yes. And then I love how she put this red fabric with it. Super cute. So, in here I have, I have a new one. I ordered this from Top Knot and I really wanted to start it. Sarah ordered it too.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I thought you ordered it.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you ordered the other one. Did you order the barn?
Yes.
The barn. Okay. Well, I ordered all 4 of them and I really wanted to start it. And lo and behold, it came the day before this. So I was super excited. This is My Heart's Welcome.
Yeah, and that's a new
By
pattern.
Plum Street.
Yeah.
Yes. It is a brand new release. And I just loved the blue and I just loved all the colors. These are all little Christmas trees. And, so I really wanted to start that. So I don't know that I put a stitch in. No, I did not.
Well, what are you going to stitch it on?
Yes, well, I have all that written down. My Heart's Welcome. So I chose a 36 count light mocha. And I did make a color change. So,
whoa.
Yes, I know, I made a color change all by myself. I made an executive decision. So for the house, they had a color, Weeks Dye Works Chesapeake, which is a very pretty color. I'm not saying it's not. It's a very pretty color. It's like a blue, turquoisey, but like a deep, has like some green in it. And when I was putting it all together, I did not like it. I had a Teresa Kogut pattern that I was doing and I used that as a blue, something very similar to that color as a blue on a patriotic. And I hated it. Oh. So I chose...
So you chose something else.
I did. I chose something else. I chose this blue. Sarah, could you read that for me?
930. DMC
I
930.
chose this blue instead. Here.
Yeah. I was going to say.
There we go.
There we go. That's pretty.
Yeah,
I think that's going to look nice for the house.
I do too. And unfortunately, did it say I chose 930 or maybe I have a different blue that I chose? Yeah, 930. Mm-hmm. And that blue just sings to me. And I don't have the Chesapeake blue, but I did make that change.
And I love that. I love that you saw that and you're like, nope, that's not going to work for me. And you changed it. Jen is very...
I have a hard time with that.
She doesn't like to change things.
Well, I get
she doubts herself too
insecure,
much. Yeah.
right? That like I'm like, oh, is that? And Sarah's like, oh yeah, that looks great.
I'm like, whatever looks good to you. That's what you choose, right?
And you know, this is so silly, but you know, when I get a project and it's like, okay, I don't like these colors, I want to change them, and I'm thinking I have to change every color. I don't have to change every color. So what I did is I just took one main color I didn't like, and I changed that color. And as long as it's in the same color family,
right?
You know, that's fine. And then I did that with the retro car as well, where I, you know, because it was like a funky green, and I wanted it to be more traditional. So you don't have to change everything. You could just change one or two colors. And
I love it.
I do
I'm
too.
proud of you.
I am too. I'm just.
Because she really has some anxiety about changing colors.
I do, and it's so stupid, but but yeah, I'm glad I realized that very silly little thing.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like when we talked about this last time, kind of like when you look at a pattern and, you know, I never thought to like just take part of that pattern and stitch it. I always, you know, you got to stitch the whole thing, right?
Right.
Until some other people start, you know, showed that on their Flosstube. I'm like, oh,
right.
I just thought of that.
Right, right. And Michelle McGraw, we love Michelle McGraw.
She's the queen of doing that.
She is, and it looks great. It looks great. So, so yeah. So I'm excited to get started with this. I think it's a really cute pattern.
It is.
It is. The other three patterns are really cute.
Yeah, I bought the other three. That was the one I didn't
buy.
buy.
Oh, you didn't buy this one? You bought all of them. Well, I bought all of them. I had a hard time trying to decide which one I should start first. I'm going to actually put these on the ground because I think this is all going to tip over here.
Yeah, we have a different setup today. Usually we sit at the tables behind us, but we decided to turn it around today. So we got a little different setup.
Yeah, well, Sarah's daughter, Kendall, was here. I hope it's okay I said her name. Yeah. And Sarah has been working on her craft room, and we are in her beautiful craft room. And look at all her goodies. And then I don't know if you can see her Stitchy Friends sign, but yeah, the recording thing is over it. Yeah. Yeah. So Kendall was like, well, that's a really nice background. You should do that.
Turn it around. So that's what we did.
Yeah. So
that way you don't get to see my TV in the background. Okay. So my next one is in a So Much to Love bag. It's got the Stitchy Birds fabric from Teresa Kogut.
It's my favorite.
Very cute.
Pattern.
I've got a couple bags. Oh, I'm excited.
Oh,
I love this one. I started Jenny Bean's Friendship Sampler.
Oh,
I love it.
Do I know this one? I don't even know if I know this one.
It's very, very cute.
Oh, that is really cute.
Yeah, because I'm stitching Jenny Bean's Christmas Sampler and I'm stitching Jenny Bean's Halloween Sampler. So now I'm going to do the Friendship Sampler.
Have I seen those other two? Jenny Bean's Christmas Sampler and Halloween Sampler. Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, I don't have much of a start because, again, it was just 1 hour. So,
I like that.
I've got part of the top order. Whoa, crazy. But I decided, I pulled out this fabric that I bought last year at StitchCon. And this is from Atomic Ranch, which was a new to us fabric dyer. And it's in the color Vanilla Cream.
Yeah.
Which just sounds luscious. So,
yeah, I have Vanilla Cream too.
Yeah. So I'm stitching that on here. So I really want to pull this one back out again because I just love the houses.
Now, are you stitching all of that on one together?
Yeah.
You're not breaking it up? Yeah.
Nope. I'm stitching the whole thing.
That is so cute. I haven't seen that at all. That is
I bought the
really
pattern a while
cute.
back, but I just haven't started it yet until now. So.
Super cute.
All right. What do you
Okay. So again, my theme is Christmas. And this is a bag that I bought a while ago. This is a 805 stitcher bag.
That's cute.
From Tara. And yeah, it's really cute. Very cute. And she got, have a little notions thing. So I really kind of fell in love with all the heart and hand patterns. She has some just cute patterns, and they're small and quick. And, you know, I didn't want everything to be these big giant things. I wanted to like have some quick things. So this is heart and hand, and it's Jolly Jolly Holiday. Whoops, so I'm throwing it at you.
Holly Jolly, yeah.
Holly Jolly. And what did I say? Holly Jolly, yes. So it's just a quick little stitch. I thought it was super cute.
Very cute.
I'm not sure that I will be doing it in this bowl. Like all of these little series, she has these little bowls. And they are special bowls. I think they're made in France. They are made overseas in Europe somewhere. I might be wrong on the France thing, but
you could do a cute like round ornament.
That's what I was thinking
Yeah.
I would do as a round ornament. So I did get all the called for, and I am just using a good old vintage country mocha fabric.
That's a good classic.
Yep. And
everything looks good on vintage country
it
mocha.
does. It really does.
Yeah,
it is
it's
really
very versatile.
Very versatile. So yeah, so that is hopefully going to be a quick little finish.
Yeah. Okay, my next start is in another So Much to Love bag, the Teresa Kogut For the Love of Nature fabric. And I've had this kitted up for a little while now. The For the Love of Nature pattern from Teresa Kogut.
You have wanted to do that for a while.
I've been wanting to do this one for quite a while.
Yes.
And I'm using all the called for floss. And somebody had asked on our last video what fabric I was using for it, and I am using, or no, I think it was on Instagram, it doesn't really matter. I'm using parchment 40 count from Fiber on a Whim. So
that's a pretty, that'll be very nice with that, because the colors are all in that color range.
Yeah, and I think I was stitching this during the hour that I also ate my dinner, so. Very tiny start. You could tell the hours that I had a little more time.
Yeah.
And I wasn't getting up and doing stuff, so.
And you know what I think is interesting is that Sarah can just pick up a piece of fabric, any size, and she just does a top left start. And because she primarily uses the sewing method.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, for me, I need to cut the piece. I need to, you know, have it all situated. And I like that you can just.
Well, my thing is, you see that a lot of times I decide later on that, oh, I don't like this. I want to start over.
Yeah.
So, you know, I can just cut off the part that I stitched on instead of ruining a whole cut piece. That's why I do that.
Yeah.
Because I change my mind a lot.
I have a couple that I did that too, and I think I am going to just trash the pieces.
I'm just trying to preserve my fabric. That's all.
Yes. So this is Michelle Lee Quilts, right?
It looks like it.
Yes,
Beautiful.
I believe. I know. I love her stuff, and she's actually 20 minutes away from us.
I know.
Yeah. So, but I love all this patchwork stuff, and I love that this is bright and cheery, and the Santas, and you know, it's just a fun fabric. And then she always does nice lining. So this is another heart and hand ornament. This one is called December 25th. Sorry, I didn't take it out of the thing. You see that?
That's cute.
It has like
the Santa
25 in a Santa, yeah. And again, you know, a bowl. I'm not sure that I will finish a bowl. I did buy a bowl, so maybe one of them I will. But these Christmas ones, I think I'll end up
they're very sweet.
Yeah. And again, I just chose Vintage Country Mocha because...
Well, it kind of goes with the other one.
Yes.
Kind of keeping the same.
Yeah. And the threads are... I don't know if you can see, but the threads are... You know, it all is a nice color to go with. To go with that. So
awesome.
Okay.
All right. My next one I've had kitted up since StitchCon.
Oh, wow.
My Painted Leaf bee bag.
That's a cute bag too. I love all these bags.
I know.
Makes it so much more fun, doesn't it?
It does. So we picked up this pattern at StitchCon. It's called Moonflower by Hands to Work, which is a designer I've never stitched before. And we saw the model at StitchCon, and it was just gorgeous. I mean, I don't even think the picture does it justice. When you see it stitched, it was just
beautiful,
stunning. So I bought it. I am using the call for colors. I might change a couple.
What about the fabric?
Yeah,
you using the call for fabric?
Oh, here's the thing.
Oh,
it's in another bag. Let me show you.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't cut my fabric and I wanted to stitch two different things on one piece of fabric. I've got one piece of fabric that has two projects on it. So, and this piece of fabric is huge.
It is, but I love it. Oh my gosh.
So let me find my stitching.
Oh my gosh, Sarah.
So, yeah, that's my teeny tiny start of Moonflower.
That's beautiful. It's like a It's got like some
blanket
pink in it. Is that?
Yeah, it's like a pinky purple.
Who is that by? Is this an XG?
It is XG Design Seashell 46 count.
Oh, wow, you're really sticking with the 46, huh?
Yeah, and I think this fabric is going to look great with a lot of things. So I was just like, give me a yard of it. Let's do this.
Wow, so you bought a yard?
Yeah, at Keepsakes.
Oh, you did? Oh, they have that at Keepsakes.
Yeah, I bought it a while back. But yeah.
Oh, that's really pretty.
I'm going to be stitching a lot of things on here.
I can see what you're stitching the other project.
Yes.
I won't give it away, but yeah.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
All right, your turn.
Okay, so this is this pattern was so classic years ago, and I loved it. And when I found it, it was all sold out everywhere. So I was really happy. The Brass Button did a bunch of bags. I think it was on Black Friday that she had a big sale, and I bought a bunch of them. So this is from the Brass Button, and I love. Make sure I'm not showing anything. I love the checkered inside.
Yeah, it's pretty.
So
very classic.
This kind of surprised myself because I have never stitched any Lori Holt.
Oh.
Any Lori Holt
Neither have
projects. No. And I just thought this, again, with my Christmas tree thing, I just thought that was so cute.
You love that design.
I do.
You love the car, the wagon
do.
with
The whole tree. I got mugs that I drink all the time with that. And
That's your thing.
I have something with it, yeah. So I thought that was really, really cute.
Very
I
cute.
kind of wanted to do it on something other than white. But
I don't know.
So I ended up, this is a vintage white, or what, vintage white, yeah. So, it's all cut out, and I laid it at the top. I think it's gonna look great on that.
and
And I'm using,
those colors are so bright.
yes, I'm using all the called for colors, and they are fun.
Yeah, Lori Holt she uses very bright, fun colors.
And recently I was looking like at the Fat Quarter shop. They have free patterns all the time. They do seasonal free patterns. Our friend Allison just stitched the Christmas one. I think it was Christmas time or something. I just downloaded that for free. And they did a Boo Crew or something for Halloween. So, if you want to participate,
you don't need to spend an arm and a leg.
No. And they do have thread packs you can order, but it's usually all DMC.
Yeah.
So, but
DMC is beautiful.
Yeah, but these are the colors for this. I don't know if you can see. There you go. And just with like the blue and stuff. So I really thought white would probably
I think the white is a good choice for this one.
And this is all the white that I have. So I do need to buy some white. I've just been hesitant.
I don't have any white, so I need to get some too.
I know. I've just been hesitant to buy it because now that I've discovered all these fun fabrics, I'm like, I don't want to stitch on.
I mean, I've been stitching for a long, long time. You've been, stitching for a while. And that's all we used to stitch on was white Ada. So it's just like, colors.
But I think there are some patterns that do look nice on that. And I think this is one of them. So I need to get some more of that white.
All right. So the next thing I'm stitching is from Hands On Design. This was an exclusive for the Welcome Stitchery, which is a needle shop in Blue Earth, Minnesota. So it's designed
brick and mortar.
Yes, a brick and mortar shop. And so our friend Tammy got this pattern. She stitched it, and then she asked, does anyone want to borrow this? And I said yes. And then I have been taking my sweet time starting it. So
I have that pattern.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you could borrow mine. That's okay.
Okay, you heard that, Tammy. So if you want yours back sooner, I'll just borrow hers. But I decided I wanted to go ahead and get that started so that I could, because I want to finish it. It's just gorgeous. That's my start.
And I love that. That's XG Design Seashell.
Yeah, that's the same thing I'm stitching
Beautiful.
the moonflower on. So
that
I got
great.
out of Welcome.
Yeah. That'll really look nice with those colors.
Yeah, it's not a very big pattern, so I don't think it's going to take me too long.
No. So, very nice.
All right.
Okay,
Speaking of hands-on design.
Yes. So Sarah and I both were in the Jingle Ball event, and it was so fun. And there were so many cute patterns. I, of course, bought the ornament book, and then I bought like every other pattern there was. So I'm having a hard time deciding what to stitch. So I did go ahead and buy some I think this is 32 count charcoal.
Nice.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hey, do you want me to hold this?
We're doing this on our lap. Sure. Hold that. Sure. So I decided to stitch. Oh, I need my. Uh-oh. Did I not bring my? Oh, here. Oh, okay.
Crisis averted.
Yes, yes. Okay, so here's my Jingle Ball book. I didn't want to show the
pattern.
Yes. So
I like how you had yours bound.
Yeah, I did. But, you know, because I was too impatient to wait to get it in the mail. But whatever. Okay, let's see here. Because I did choose multiple patterns out of here.
Oh, boy.
But this is the hands-on design pattern, Noel. And, oh my, where is it?
It's going to be the last one you look at.
Yeah, but it isn't the last one, I don't think. No, it's not. I'm sorry, ladies.
There might be more.
Oh, here it is. Too. Here it is. I think that's so pretty.
Oh, it's Père Noël.
So pretty.
I love that one.
I do too. So, and you know, it's funny because I was trying to buy the flosses. I went to Keepsakes and it says C&C. And I just was assuming that was Classic Colorworks. Right.
Yeah.
And so I'm there and I'm looking through the things and I'm like, this is so weird. They don't even have any of these colors. And then it hit me, oh my gosh, these are Classic Colorwork colors.
Not Classic Colorwork.
I mean, Color and Cotton colors. She does have a DMC conversion, but I did have some of those colors. I'm in a Classic Colorworks Color and Cotton Floss Club. So anyway,
did you want to show those? Those are
yes,
beautiful.
Yes. So, okay, I don't even know what I'm saying. They have a pack that you can order. This is another pattern. Yeah, they have a pack that you can order from Color and Cotton, and this is for Christmas tree. So it's for the pattern.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, and actually it's for not the pattern that I'm showing you. Anyway. I'm a hot mess.
Well, here, since we have these out, would you like to show that?
Let me just show all the darn patterns.
Just do it.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a big mess here. That is not in the book. Those are the... Why don't I have those?
Uh-oh.
Well, I have them somewhere. I'm so sorry.
Do you want me to take my turn while you look?
Yeah, that would be great.
Let me just sit this here? Or?
I'm a hot mess. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I'm butchering all of this. I thought I had that pattern in here.
This is another painted leaf co bag.
Oh,
this was her Nutcracker bag last year. So pretty. And in it, I have my Winter Cometh from Summer House Stitch Works.
Yeah.
I've had this kitted up for a while, and so I'm glad to finally start it. Let's see. I don't remember what the fabric was. I don't know if I have that in here. I don't know. Something they gave me at Keepsakes. So, but that's my start.
Oh, that's really cute.
Yeah. Obviously, I've spent more than an hour on this.
And you're using Bell Swat. You have a Bell Swat conversion.
Yes. So Susan at Keepsakes did a Bell Swat conversion. So using the silks from Classic Colorworks. Now I want to say Color and Cotton. And somebody had asked on Instagram or our video, I forget, what colors I'm using. So I'll show you. I'm using the Classic Colorworks Bell Swat in Attic Tea and Babbling Brook and
hold up your
Indigo. So
hold up your thing behind it. They're really stunning.
Yeah,
it's a pretty pattern.
It's so soft. I love it.
Yeah, this is pretty. Oh, is this platinum? 40
I have
count
no
platinum?
idea. Maybe.
I know that's what I bought. We were all like,
well, if that's what you bought, then that's what I bought.
Yeah, I think it's 40 count platinum. I bought the same fabric for all 4 of them. There's 4 of those Spring Awakens and
Autumn. I don't remember.
Autumn.
There's
something.
4. There's 4.
Yeah.
4 of them every season.
Okay, I'm just gonna like start all over. So I chose a bunch.
Just forget what you said before.
I know. I chose a bunch of ornaments, and Noel is one of them. I bought 32 count
charcoal.
Thank you. To stitch this on. Another one that I bought that was not in the Jingle Ball book is Oh Christmas 3. And that is...
Oh, this is mine.
Oh, is that yours or mine?
This is mine.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. Christmas 3. And so this is the color and cotton thread pack that is exclusive to this. Okay, so I'm so sorry. It was all a big mess. So I have the charcoal, and then I bought the thread pack, which I think these colors are really pretty, and they'll look so bright and pretty.
So did you purchase this from
Color
and Cotton?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I bought this from Color. And you know what? Some people were able to purchase this at the ball, but they didn't have enough. So Color and Cotton has had this and made it available and in stock. So if you were one of those people, I think she still has this if you want to go and order that.
Even if you don't have the pattern, that's a really good color
combination. It's a beautiful combination. And then there were all different things that you could order, but I did order these little rounds.
Are those sticky circles?
Well, it's a finishing kit. I think actually Kathy doesn't usually, she uses like the double-sided tape and stuff, so I don't know if these are the sticky circles, but it was a finishing kit, and I did order that. And actually, I might have had to go to Hands On Design website and order this after because everything was sold out.
That's nice that she has that stuff put together for you.
Yeah. So I did kit up, if you don't mind, I'll just go through my ones that I did kit up. So I did kit up a couple more of the Jingle Ball stuff.
And I can hold anything you want me to hold.
Good, yeah, hold that. I loved everything. Honestly, I don't think you could go wrong with any of these designs. They were all so pretty. But specifically for this event, I know it's here somewhere. Okay, this is called Evergreen, and this is by Summer House Stitchworks. And I thought that was really cute.
It is.
Now, this is one of the fabrics that I was a little leery on. This is Silver Moon by XG Design. And it looks very, I don't know if you pull those little fibers, but it's probably hard to see in here. But it has like more of a gray background. You know, this was one that was done on white. Again, I didn't have white. And so I think this will look okay with these.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got all these bags.
She got bags and bags and bags.
I do.
There you go.
So these are the called for colors.
I think that's going to look great.
Yeah, I do too.
I like that.
I do too. Now, I'm using this for the Nutcracker, and I'll show you that in a minute.
Okay.
And I'm just worried that maybe that was one that needed to be on a white, but we'll see. Then I'm stitching this. This is another one, Jingle All the Way. And I do have, I did have this fabric. It's Aztec by Weeks, or not Weeks Dye Works. Yeah, it's Aztec by Weeks Dye Works. And the ornament calls for 36 count. I have 32 because it's for another hands-on design ornament I wanted to do. But this is by Heartstring Samplery. And I thought it was really cute. And again, I was trying to choose things that are kind of quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so then the last one that I kitted to do, and this is the one that has that silver moon, is this Nutcracker.
Oh, the Nordic Nutcracker.
Yeah, thank you, the Nordic Nutcracker. And this is by, oh my gosh, who is this one by? This is
Tiny Martyrdom.
Yeah, Tiny Martyrdom, yeah. I just thought it was so cute.
Yeah.
So I got that fabric. I don't know. I was kind of going to get your opinion if you thought it was.
I love this fabric. I want some.
Do you?
What is that called? Silvery Moon?
Silvery Moon by XG Design. Now, I did buy 32 count and 36 count, and the 36 count is like a little deeper, a little darker.
I love these colors on this.
Do you think that's not going to be...
That's stunning.
Okay, good.
Yes.
I was afraid it was going to kind of be off.
I like it.
Okay, good. Well, that's all I needed, Sarah's approval.
As long as I like it.
Yeah, it's good. So
all right, you may give you these
back? Sorry, yeah, that's a big.
You're fine.
I can put it all together. So those were all the ornaments I chose from the Jingle Ball book.
And you were right. I found my paper on the floor. My fabric for the winter Cometh is platinum.
Oh, okay, good. Did you get
count platinum Newcastle linen?
Okay. Yep.
I knew I had that paper in there somewhere.
It's a nice color.
It really is.
It's a nice neutral color, but I think things really show up on that.
Okay, so my next pattern, now there's 2 patterns in here. I've only started the one, but they're like sister patterns. They go together.
Oh.
I bought these at Keepsakes when my mom and I went there for my birthday. So it's a collaborative project between Plum Street Samplers and Heartstring Samplery.
Oh.
The one I'm stitching is called Sewn in Friendship.
I've never seen that before.
Gorgeous. And
That
says
is
a token
really
to my
pretty.
friend. And then the one designed by Plum Street Samplers is called, well, it's also called Sewn in Friendship. So they have different designs, but they
go
sewn.
together. That is so cute. Now, do they use the same fibers? And
No,
the same...
different colors.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can see on here the bird is blue, and the color schemes are different. But I got all the called for colors. I'm going to stitch both of them.
Yeah.
And I'm stitching it on the flannel flower.
Oh, I love flannel flower. That's a nice
Fox and
color.
Rabbit. Yeah. And, well, you can't see much of this right now because the stitching I did is very light colored.
There you go. At least you got something on there.
Yeah, but I think once I get more done and there's going to be more colorful hearts and stuff in there, you'll be able to notice it more. So
Yeah, it looks pretty.
I think that'll work.
Now, are you going to stitch both of those on that same fabric,
Yes.
you think? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love flannel flower.
I do too.
Look at the modeling on that. Good Lord.
It's pretty.
It's beautiful.
It is pretty.
Okay, next.
Yeah. Okay, next. So I loved this pattern. Oh my gosh, I love it. I can't wait to start it. I think it is the cutest thing ever. And it is by Carriage House Samplings. It is called Christmas Time. I love that. I don't know why, but I love all the colors. I love the Santa. I love all these little creatures here, the deer and the trees and the little caroling angel. And I just think it's so cute. So I can't wait to start that. I'm definitely going to start that very soon.
Mm-hmm.
So, and what was awesome is it uses the color, sorry about that, it uses the color Thornfield from Needle and Flax. Ooh. And, you know, like I was looking everywhere and that color was wiped out. And as Sarah said, I like to kind of, you know, use what they say. And actually, I got on Needle and Flax's website, her website, and she had it in stock and sent it to me. So I was like,
oh, woohoo!
I know. So I am all set.
Awesome.
I am all set. I don't know if I'm allowed to announce this, but Sarah and I are going on a retreat next week.
You're allowed. It's not a secret.
Yeah, we're going to Stitch Away. And oh my gosh, it's so much fun. And it's sponsored by Keepsakes. And so I will definitely be working on this project in Stitch
Awesome.
Away. Yes.
Yeah, I'm super excited for Stitch
It'll
Away.
be so nice, so fun.
Yes. Okay, my next
Sorry,
project
I keep
is
kicking Sarah. I'm so
okay.
sorry.
My next project is in another painted leaf co bag, and I feel like I'm saying I love this for everyone.
I know.
Obviously, I love them all because I started them.
Yes.
So, You Melt My Heart by Annie Beez Folk Art.
I remember when you bought this, and I love that pattern. It is really
love
cute.
it. So oh goodness, I dyed my own fabric. I'm using the called for floss.
Oh my, look at that fabric.
And I've spent more than 1 hour.
Oh my God, the fabric is gorgeous.
You Melt My Heart. So I've got the words and I've got some snowflakes. Snowflakes are part of the snowman's hat. So.
Oh, Sarah, I want you to dye me that fabric. That is so pretty. What count is that?
It's 40.
Oh my gosh, that looks great.
Yeah.
And those colors pop so nicely.
Yeah, it's a little darker than it should. Well, no, I guess from back here it's...
I don't think it is. I think it's really pretty. I like those deep saturated colors.
Yes.
And, you know, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be really pretty. That pattern is really cute.
Thanks.
Okay, and this is in my...
Big Stitch.
Thank you. Big Stitch bag. I think these are so cute. I love this. So cute. So this is a snowman bag. So I tried to be all themey with my bags.
I've noticed.
Yeah, and so this is a Brenda Gervais book, and it's called the Snowball, and it has quite a few pillows in here.
Yeah, and there's 2 more on the back.
And yeah, 2 more on the back. And I'm really loving, like, for January, all these like blues and like silvers. And so I actually got a fabric. I really like this fabric.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, I got, somehow, amazingly, I got in the Color and Cotton Fabric Club. And this is called Heirloom Lace, and I thought it looked beautiful.
That's perfect.
Yes, it's just like a, kind of like a cold, the blues and the icy stuff I think will look really pretty on this. So, so I'm excited. I don't know which one I'm going to stitch first, but I will, eventually I'd like to stitch them all, but I at least want to get one of them done.
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, my last two projects are in my Chris Sherman Ashley stitch case.
And this one is a taller one. So you can put a full size, like, mine is isn't mine the Ashley and yours is the Jamie too?
Oh, you might be right.
Is that,
this might be the,
I don't know, but anyway, she has these.
No, you're right. That's the
ones,
Ashley.
And then this one is like a full size, which I really want to get, and I missed out.
I feel like it was like called a floss flat or something. I could be totally wrong.
Maybe.
Okay, so the first one in here is Plum Street Samplers Home for Christmas. This is a new to me pattern. It's not new.
Oh.
It came out in 2019.
I don't think I've seen that one either.
I haven't seen it either.
Oh, how pretty.
Yeah. So I
love the border.
Yeah. I worked on the top border. I didn't cross all my stitches. I count 10 and then I fully cross the 10th stitch. That way I don't lose count.
Is that how you do that? Say that again. So you'll go one way 10 and then cross it. And
yeah,
then
I cross on the 10th one. So I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Cross it.
Full X on the 10. That way I don't lose count. Because it was like 100 something across.
That is a great idea. Did you just come up with that yourself?
No, I think I heard somebody else on their Flosstube was doing that. And
that's a great idea, so you're not recounting 27 times.
This is Fox and Rabbit 40 count paper bark.
Oh, I like that. That's pretty.
Yeah.
That's paper bark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm really loving the XU design fabric and Fox and Rabbit.
I agree.
They're like my thing.
I think XU design has been a little more readily available, but actually it's funny because I was just looking at Fox and Rabbit fabric, and apparently they stock 120 stores in the U.S.
Wow.
And I looked, and I didn't look at all 120, but I looked at a lot of them, and they didn't have a good selection. So I need hog bristle.
Wants the. Oh, I have hog bristle, but
I just need a teeny tiny piece. I don't think I have the pattern with me.
Okay, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway. But I want other ones too. But I love that paper bark. That's really pretty.
I love it. Do you want to show your next
one?
one?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Is it my turn? Yes. Okay. So now I have a Prairie Schooler. And Prairie Schooler is, note this again, is Painted Leaf Bag. I think this is so cute. I love the pink and the blue and the houses. And it's just so cheery, and the bicycles and the flowers. And I just think it's
makes me think of spring.
It does. It does. But I thought this would be cute because this is like a little house. So this is the Prairie Schooler, and this one is called Must Be Santa. Sorry for the glare. I thought it was really cute. And I just like the colors and just fun, and it'll be a quick, easy.
And you can't go wrong with Prairie Schooler.
No, you can't. And I don't think I have any actually finished Prairie Schooler pattern. And I chose to use, what fabric is this? I think I wrote it down on my other thing. I think this is just like a light mocha. I bought like a half a yard of, I needed just a basic, I felt like I have all these fabrics, but then this was like too yellow, or this was, too brown, or this was too mottled, or, so I just bought like a basic light mocha, and I bought like 32 count and 36 count.
That's great.
It's not as fun and nice using as like Fox and Rabbit or X Jude.
But I think some designs, you want the design to pop out more than the fabric.
Right.
Some things the fabric adds to it, and some things you just want people to focus on the design.
You're absolutely right.
Of course I am.
You're absolutely right. Of course course she is. I know she is.
Just kidding. My last one that I started was Cardinal kin.
I love that. I have that one to start too.
Yes.
That's a nice January one, I think.
Yes, I love it. So there's two colorways. There's Cardinal kin and then there's Cardinal kin 2, which is the darker, more muted version. So I'm stitching the colorful one. I'm using all the called for colors.
Is that 2 or 1? Are you stitching Cardinal kin 2?
I'm guessing this is 1 and that one's 2.
And that one's 2.
Yeah, because it's just 2 different colorways.
Because they're both on R&R fabric, and one is like Winter Brew and one is Patriots Brew. And
you're right, yeah.
And I have both, and I think I was gonna do 2, but now I have to look at the color. I didn't realize the colors were different too.
Yeah, this one is on the Winter Brew, and that one is on the Patriots
Brew. So you're doing the Winter Brew one. Is it a little brighter?
Well, I'm not using Winter's Brew.
Yeah.
Because I do my own thing.
I know. I wish I.
In fact, I'm using the same fabric I'm using on the other one, the paper bark from Fox and Rabbit.
That is a good fabric.
So that's my start.
Are you doing 46 count or 40?
This is 40.
40.
So, yeah, after going through all my projects and my whip parade and stuff, I've decided that 40 is just my sweet spot.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. Yeah. I think right now 36 is my sweet spot.
Yeah, you find that sweet spot, and that's kind of what you gravitate to. And sometimes you change it up depending on the pattern. But
yeah. Well, and I like 2 strands because I like it.
I only like 1 strand.
Yeah, I like it to pop.
Yeah.
I think sometimes like the 2 strand, like I'm not what do you call, like a primitive, I'm not as much into primitive, so I like it.
Well, and that's like I struggle with 36 count because I feel like sometimes the 2 threads is too bulky, but then I feel like I don't get good enough coverage with 1 strand. So that's why I like to stick with the smaller count, because I can use 1 strand and it has better coverage.
It's going to be, So. And I do remember where you've started, like Night Walk Down. You were starting that project like 3 and 4 times because you just didn't like that.
It just wasn't looking good.
But with 40 count,
I love it.
You're all good with that.
Yep, so I've just found out through trial and error that that's where I need to be.
Yeah.
Oh, look
okay,
at that one.
So this is my last one. This again is Big Stitch Bag, and it's so cute. Sarah got one from her, and oh my god, I love it. I wish I could have gotten it, but I didn't. So I think it's really cute, and she includes. She just included like this cute little.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, and it's got like a little tie. I forget what that's called, but it's like a pouch.
Oh.
And so just
that's awesome.
Yeah, just kind of different and creative. And so what is in here? Oh, okay. I fell in love with this pattern. I just fell in love with it. This is Teresa Kogut. It's an older pattern. She actually had it for sale in her booth during the Jingle Ball, but it is like on her Etsy shop or whatever, but it just really spoke to me. It is called Santa Knows, and I just really liked it.
It's beautiful.
So I will read what it says, or maybe Sarah will.
Santa knows your heart, that's true, so he's bringing wool for you.
I just liked it.
I'd rather he brought me like fabric and floss.
Yeah. Well, we'll take the wool and spin it into.
Right.
Right?
No, that is a really cute pattern.
I just thought it was really cute. And, it's kind of more of a traditional Santa. Mm-hmm. The interesting thing is, and, I'm in Teresa's Patreon, and I love her. She's a sweet lady. I think she's so uber talented.
Oh, my gosh.
So I got all the called for fibers, and it's, when I got them, and Teresa is like more like primitive fibers and that sort of thing. So I do know that, but I got all the fibers. I don't know if you could really see. And, they're kind of all really brown.
Yeah. So would this color here be like the Santa's coat? Or no, there's a redder color in here.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I thought I could, like change a couple of them.
Yeah, if you just want to brighten a couple up.
Yeah, but the called for it is Confederate gray, which I know now is being called gray. So, and I actually had some 32 count. This is like on 36 count, but I had some 32 count and thought, I could do it on 32 count. Mm-hmm. But when I put it on it, it was very, very brown.
Okay.
And so I just thought the flosses got lost on it. And
so are you going to use different fabric, or are you going to change the floss?
Well, I want to do a little of both, I think.
Okay.
Yes. So I do want to do different fabric. So I don't know if any of you have stitched that or you have a suggestion for me. Please let me know. I was gonna, you know, make her help me find a fabric. But
Do you notice how she says make instead of I was going to ask her?
Oh, sorry. I know. I ask Sarah many things, but you know, the thing too is like when you look at that picture, I'm sorry I don't have the fabric, but to me it looks kind of like a grayish. It doesn't look brown, you know? Do you think it looks brown?
No, I guess it does kind of look grayish. Yeah.
And I think just the coloring, I notice that a lot with patterns. Like you look at it and then I get the fabric and I'm like, oh, that doesn't look at all like it. But
why do you think I change all of mine?
Yeah.
You just got to go with what looks good to you. Because if you're going to stitch it and put it in your house, you want it to be visually pleasing to you.
Yes.
So,
and I want this project to pop.
Yeah.
And that Confederate gray just wasn't speaking to me. So I got to pick something else. But I want it to be warm and match the colors.
Sure, yeah.
But, and Sarah, I think that's it for me.
Yeah, that's it for me too. So 12 by 12.
12 by 12.
Yes. So
now we have to actually stitch them. Do you have like, I know we're going to do a Flosstube next week and we're going to talk about stitchy plans. But are you incorporating some of these things into your stitchy plans? And
you know, I hadn't really thought about that.
Sarah is, see, I'm a planner.
I'm kind of fly by the seat of my pants.
And so sometimes I'm like, well, what are you going to do with that? Oh, I don't know. But I want to know because I want to get it together and do the same.
My plans are a little more general. So like, for instance, on the 25th of every month, I want to work on a Christmas project. Now, I'm not going to write down what project. I will just, on the 25th, look at my Christmas projects and pick the one that I like. Yeah. So, you know, I do want to stitch on these more. I can't tell you when. It's just whenever my heart desires.
Yes.
So,
well, and then you get on a roll. Like I know when I was stitching the red sled that I screwed up, you know, it was past the hour and I'm like, oh, I'm just going to keep stitching this. And
yeah.
So
yeah. But we will be talking a little bit more about our plans. My plans are a little more loose than hers, but we'll be talking about that in our next video.
I have too many plans.
Yeah.
I got to narrow the plans.
I don't have enough plans.
Yeah.
We got to find a happy medium.
We do.
But yeah,
we do.
So we are going to stop this video here in a second because we got to start another video.
Yes.
She's going to finish
opening
her nice list. It's only January 4th.
I know. Well, we were supposed to do this video a week ago.
Right.
And so I'm like, oh my gosh, and people I've been not trying my hardest not to see anything. But when we had our little Zoom group, you know, there were some things like, oh, I don't want to tell you, but oh my gosh, it's so cute and blah, blah, blah. So I can't wait to open it.
Yeah. She opened days 1 through 11 in our last video. So she's going to be opening days 12 through 25. She got a lot of stuff to open.
I know.
So if you're interested to see what came in the box, even though you probably have seen it already online, but if you'd like to see Jenn's reaction to what's in the box, make sure you check out that video.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks for hanging with us. If you stitched anything for 12 by 12, we'd love to hear what you did or see what you did.
Yep.
So leave us a comment.
And if you have like plans, like that you're incorporating that into into the year or something.
Yeah.
I just like to hear what people different. Everybody has different ideas, and I just like to hear different ideas that people have.
So leave us a comment or contact us on Instagram. I have our Instagrams down below. My Instagram, Jenn's Instagram, and then our Stitchy Friends Instagram. So I do post more to my Instagram than to Stitchy Friends. I'm trying to get better about doing it. So
Sarah's great at posting. I need to
on my account, but then I forget to post on Stitchy Friends.
Yeah.
So maybe that should be one of my resolutions to get better about that.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah.
All right. We're going to say goodbye now, and we'll be back shortly with another video.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Guys.